Alrighty, this time as we get into our Jane Austen D&D. So, last time, after a marvelous set of dances and letters, lovely words exchanged between those who had a distinct admiration for one another, uh, the dancing ended, and the strange absence of Lord Maximilian Darlington was noticed. After a quick investigation, uh, the body was discovered to be dead. Them falling off of some type of veranda, their neck broken, though no more investigation has been done so far to see anything more about that. And currently, our main group have just heard of the issues uh, from exchanging forms, communication in the form of blood letters of the lovers a little bit. So, we will do, however, is during this time, announced Nayland had been having a bit of a conversation. Um, and so away from the dancing, uh, back towards the lodge itself, the high trees where none can see, and the servants of Silver Lodge know enough to politely redirect those who had come in the area away from those who have already come into the area and broken off. We come upon a conversation between two figures, the tall and dark Lord Maximilian Darrington and one Nayland. So, as you have this, um, Lord Maximilian looks at you. You can see he stumbles a little bit. Uh, he has a filled glass of wine already, and it looks like he's had quite enough for a few people. He goes, "Mm, you wanted to talk."
Oh, good evening. Afternoon. Sorry, I'm not good at this.
Good evening. Dancing not for you.
Oh, no. Especially not when I got your letter.
Oh, I'm happy. That's the servants are still know what they're doing. What did you think?
That is a complicated question. You know, I'm not from here. And actually, even before that, I had spent some time away. You've caught me on a really weird day, Maximilian. All this time, before, well, you see, I had this secret. And I kept it to myself, and I tried so hard to be good and to do the right thing. I was away and I didn't really have to try so hard anymore, and well, that felt really nice. But then I came back and everything went to shit.
Oh,
all of that effort.
What happened?
It didn't help. Always trying to do the right thing, always trying to stay in control, always trying to think ahead. My friends, they rob convenience stores, they do self-plastic surgery, they beat up their ex, they burn down the dance hall. But when do I get to have my breakdown, Maximilian? When do I get to finally do what I want to do?
Pauses.
That's why I'm here, I think.
To do what you want.
To do something reckless. And she'll take a step closer. Self-indulgent. And she'll take another step closer. You have to know what it's like. Somebody of your standing, always having to play the part, always having to look a certain way, keep things close to the chest.
Can be exhausting.
Very. And I am just about ready to break, Maximilian. Can I do a perception check? Are we alone?
Yeah, give me a perception check, please.
24.
Here. There's the footsteps of servants. Never too far, but no one can see currently.
Neil.
Excuse me.
Get on your knees, Maximilian.
Give me a persuasion check.
Is there like an inspo in chat?
There's not an inspo in chat.
Nope.
All right, well, I have a +0 to this, so fingers crossed. Okay, I rolled an 18, so that's an 18.
Nice.
Let's kneel together.
She'll do it.
Okay, so he'll kneel on the grass with you.
I would like to salaciously check him for weapons with my hands.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. That's only a 12.
Okay. 12. You do feel a extremely well made, and you can even tell by touching it the way it kind of slightly vibrates, magical rapier.
I assume it's on, like it's attached on his waist.
Yes.
I would like to salaciously undo his belt to remove the rapier.
Interesting. I think so. He will be doing this, but he will be removing things as well
That's fine.
as this is happening of yours, and so it is off to the side.
This is going to give Lysandra such a complex. I stole her ex, you know.
I'll look at you for a moment. Are you trying to hurt her?
I'm going to... So I have a dagger that is conveniently shaped like a pen.
Uh-huh.
Would this still be on me?
Yeah, I think so.
Great. I did my perception check. I don't think anybody can see us. I'm going to click my pen, hold it up to his neck really tightly. I didn't even betray Lysandra for someone I loved. You think I'm going to betray her for you?
I don't know what you mean.
I know about the curse, Maximilian.
Yes. A vicious little thing on our family. I don't take much heed in it.
What is the end goal? You marry Lysandra and what?
Our families unite, and we both benefit.
How does this benefit someone who will be murdered after this wedding completes?
Don't know what you mean.
I am going to enter my dragon starry form,
Okay.
which means as I
Freckles.
insight check him. Oh God, Jackie, shut up. As I insight check him, I cannot roll lower than a 21.
Okay.
Do I think he's telling the truth? I did roll a 21. Much lower, but it can only be a 21.
Yeah, I'd say yeah, he's not necessarily lying.
I sit back on my heels and I drop my dagger. Wait, so you don't know that Liza is gonna die?
Why would she be dying?
Well, isn't that the curse?
You believe foolish things.
Wait, so then what is the curse? What happens to you and your family?
Yes, people die, but people die for all types of reasons.
What does that mean? A piano's gonna fall on her head? What?
I mean, I don't worry myself. I mean, now he's kind of got himself together with secrets and curses. I hear what I can see and sell. Contracts. And when Lysandra and I marry, we'll both be richer for it.
Well, I want to help you break your curse. Your family's curse. Whatever. And I don't think you're going to get married to Lysandra. I'd much rather work with you than against you, Maximilian, and I will remind you, I have your letter, and I will not hesitate to ruin you if that's what I have to do to protect Lysandra.
A letter that you clearly misunderstood. Talking about you joining us on holiday occasionally. Only a truly perverted mind would think else otherwise of it.
She'll roll her eyes, start getting dressed again.
To make his way towards the Silver Lodge.
I will stealth back to the party.
Give me a quick perception check.
22.
You're able to quickly, as he seems to try to grab your dagger. Let's see. In a way that he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah, you're real sorry.
Let's see. Walks off towards Silver Lodge.
I'll go look for my friends. Confused. This now sounds like a business problem.
Are we still where we were? Like at the...
Yeah. So some time passed and she rejoins, and now body has been found and all of that.
Guys, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Well, we were at the dance. Where were you?
I took a walk.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I did talk to Maximilian.
Wait, how long ago?
Yeah.
Probably around dance number 2. I mean, I followed him out after he finished dancing with Lysandra.
Oh no. Did anybody see you?
No, I made sure of it. But the interesting part is... Well, yeah, Sparkle?
Because I'm pretty sure he's dead.
What?
Yeah. That's why I'm glad nobody saw you.
Wait.
Yeah, so, long story short, I snuck my way through the entire Silver Lodge the best I could, and I found the honeymoon suite, and there's wine and broken glass and a punched-in banister on the veranda, and I looked out, and there was a body at the bottom of the ground.
Yeah. Tell her about the other thing you saw.
Oh, right. I also saw somebody from Liza's family looking like really messed up, and that she fixed herself, but she had said something about it. This is for Lysandra. And she was like really, really worried and stuff.
Okay.
And then she ran off. And then there was Milton Fiends, and he had an empty potion bottle that he was trying to stuff into his pocket in the dining room. And, well, both of them were also kind of close to the area that the honeymoon suite could have been in. So technically, it's those two are my suspects, and now you. Did you kill Maximilian?
Oh, Sparkle, I didn't kill Maximilian. But I'm actually starting to think maybe this is a lot simpler and more complex than we thought. Don't be mad, but I told him about that I knew about the curse. But he was surprised that I thought that Lysandra would die because of it. I'm worried that somebody has been spreading that lie so that people would hurt Maximilian to protect Lysandra?
It looks like someone did. We have a couple of other suspects. Didn't Sparkle, don't hate me for suggesting it, but that the sister, didn't she leave earlier?
Rosalinda?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Rosalind is not a sister.
Oh,
Lillian Darlington's the sister of Maximilian.
which one left?
They both actually left at
Oh, okay. Oh, so they both left.
Lillian's the one that Sparkle danced with.
Twice.
Twice.
I danced twice as well. I still saved you a spot, Nayland, but it's okay.
Did anybody see? Did anybody else find the body?
Just Sparkle. No one even knows about it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only a matter of time.
We do need to probably get that information out, though, right? Has anybody left here? Did we see anybody that looks like they have blood on them? Or how bloody was the corpse?
There's no investigation done on the corpse.
Oh,
Yeah.
They saw it from above the veranda. They used to ask them to come right back. So that could be something you pursue.
I mean, we could always go in there together, but we do risk ourselves becoming prime suspects number one. Which I'm fine with, because it's not like we're going to stay here.
I think that's a good idea. I think we need to see the body.
I mean, we might stay here.
What?
It's complicated. But yeah, we should still check this out.
Sparkle, will you take us?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna take them through the area to is it possible to take them like on the outside, like where it would be, rather than through the
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
I'd like to do it sneakily.
Yeah.
Give me a group stealth check.
All right.
I don't remember if I was still invisible or not, so I'm just gonna say I'm not.
16.
Also 16.
That rolled over, thank God. 23.
Also 16.
Wow! We did get lies, right? Or not yet?
I don't know if was Lai still with us, or did she have to go to the?
She went to get changed because the wedding was
That's
about to
right.
happen.
That's right. That's right. That's where we were headed. We were actually headed to go meet up with her. Now I remember. That's
Okay.
when we ended.
Yeah, so we did that. So do you still want to go to where Lies would be first, or do you want to go check out the body?
Well, we don't have a lot of time. How far is where Lies is at from where the body's at?
A few feet.
Oh, well then, yeah, we'll pop in. Okay, I thought these were like different places. Yeah.
So where are you going where Lies is?
Yeah. I am, at least.
Well, so the big thing is, like, to go where Lies is, you go up into the house. To where the body is below where Lies
Okay.
is.
Why don't I go meet up with Lies, and the rest of you can head to the body? Does that sound good?
Wait,
What?
if Liz was supposed to be... Oh, wait, no, that was the honeymoon suite, not, like, her room.
Yeah. That way I can at least let her know what's going on. Maybe she can also help us keep people out of there.
Fine with me.
Fine with me.
Okay. Just send me, if you have message sending abilities, just send it to me when you find out anything.
And that's not just me raising my voice, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of you do. I assume Sparkle might.
There's the letters, I think. That's it.
Oh, that's right. She has the letter. That's right. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk through the letter. All right.
Break.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, Zav, Sparkle, and Naylan, you come in without too much. You see the trampled squash bushes within, having separated and hit the ground, is the corpse of Maximilian.
Shit.
From where his body is, what's the trajectory? Like, did he jump? Does it look like he toppled backwards over it?
Yeah.
Was he shoved?
Give me an investigation check.
My +0.
And it's definitely Maximilian's body.
That's a whole 3. This doesn't look anything like what happens when I, hit people with my axe.
Now, do you have a way to know if maybe what it was that killed him? I mean, Sparkle saw the empty glass and the potion bottle. Was it poison, or did he die in the fall?
I can check that, and I'll pull out my herbalism kit and open its mouth, sniff it, type stuff.
Absolutely. As you look, you can see that there's several cuts and a large bruise near one of his temples and near his neck. You can also tell his neck has been broken, but whether it was post or pre-mortem, you're not sure, or cause of death. But go ahead and give me a wisdom check here with proficiency.
God. 14.
14. Okay. That does it. You smell she puts different herbs on there. One purple one turns black upon his mouth, indicating that there was some sort of poison that he drank or was ingested. And there, with a faint scent of mulberry and wine that can still on his lips.
Is that what I had seen him drinking earlier, or this is a different drink?
He was drinking wine.
Okay.
He was definitely poisoned, though I can't necessarily determine what poison it was just from his body. But he also, has a broken neck, a bunch of cuts on his throat.
Melted fiends.
Was any of that you?
Melted fiends had that empty potion bottle, and well, isn't he Maximilian's man?
But Naylan, what if this was you, if any of it?
We just talked, Zav. I didn't do anything with the dagger.
I didn't say anything happened with a dagger.
Aren't you implying that I cut his neck? No, I didn't hurt him at all. We were just talking.
I pointed at all of him, and you immediately went to,
Listen, why am I being grilled? I don't need the 5th degree, or the whatever degree that saying is.
Now I actually believe it was Naylan all of a sudden.
So you didn't harm him in any way?
No.
There was no confrontation?
Just verbal. Just about the curse.
With me grilling you like this, Are your ears changing colors?
I'm sure.
I'm gonna pull you aside. And I'm gonna knock my head to my forehead to yours and be like, "What happened?"
We really did just talk about the curse.
And I'm gonna pinch the tip of your ear. This doesn't happen for no reason.
I thought you guys wouldn't like the idea, so I went and did it myself. And that's it.
Went and did what yourself?
Confronted him about the curse. Zap, we don't have time for this.
Is any of what happened to him your fault?
No, we weren't even at the lodge. We were in the gardens.
Okay.
But he was drunk.
Well, he does have the smell of wine on him, so.
He was also an asshole. I don't know what Lysandra, how this started, but sorry to speak ill of the dead.
Doesn't bother me.
They're talking Sparkle. You notice a yellow velvet pouch that is embroidered with clumsy cross hatches that are meant to resemble a butterfly.
I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
Learned nothing from the wand.
You grab it. And it jingles from what's inside. But
Hey guys,
there's
I
near the
found
top
them.
here. See, it's just near his head.
You guys, I found something. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
What you got there, Sparkle?
A pouch.
You gonna open it?
Yeah.
Look inside. There's 4 silver pieces, 2 copper, a sachet of dried lavender, and 3 plain hairpins.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is not something Maximilian just carries around.
What was the money counts?
4 silver,
4 silver,
2 copper.
2 copper. Do the hairpins look familiar? Because I remember when we were shopping at the store, there was the looking of like hairpins and like dresses and stuff.
They look fairly standard. It does seem to be like bits of flower, like petals in them. Like a stray pink hair.
A pink hair. Do I know anybody with pink hair?
I've seen Biff's dancing partner, Rosalinda.
Rosalinda.
That's so sad. I wanted them to be in love forever.
Sparkle narrows his eyes. I knew she was suspicious.
Wise. As you are getting dressed, you hear just a bit of noise outside your window.
Oh, I'm coming in through the window. All right.
I'm saying lies right now.
Oh, that's not me. Got it.
I guess I will walk over to the window and look out.
Go out to the veranda. You see a slightly broken railing, and you see your friend standing over Maximilian's corpse. And at this point, Kelly walks in.
Hey, Lysandra.
You did it.
What?
I'm free.
What?
You did it.
Could we start over? I feel like I just walked in halfway through the conversation.
No, you said you were going to kill him, and you did it.
I did?
I'm looking at his body.
I walk over there. Do I see it?
You see them, and
Oh, you have a view of this.
You did it.
Um,
I know. You said thank you.
no, Lysandra, I don't think it was me.
Oh.
We don't know who it was.
Oh.
That's actually why I came here, was to let you know, and because, well, Zav and Naylin and Sparkle right now are investigating the body, trying to get some clues. To what's... Are Zav and Naylin kissing?
Looks like it.
I can't believe that. Wow. Unbelievable.
So,
Just turn away.
if it wasn't you, did Sebastian actually do it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, when I talked to Sebastian earlier, I got the feeling that he wanted to wait a while, and he talked about the river and all that. Lysandra, how are you feeling right now? I mean, I know about the curse and everything, but you were about to marry him, so are you okay?
I mean, no. I mean, I didn't want him to die. I just didn't want to die for him.
Naylin said something about him possibly not knowing about the curse killing
Wait,
him.
what? When did Naylin talk to him?
Well, apparently Naylin took it upon herself to go talk to him and confront him about the curse.
So
And-
she was the last person to see him, huh?
So far. I mean, I don't know what happened, Lysandra. This is all the information I have. And apparently she confronted him about it, and she said that she got the feeling that he didn't know about the curse killing you. Is there any possibility of that?
I mean, it's a curse. I mean, I'm sure he knew about it, but he was also arrogant enough not to believe it. Nobody wants to actually believe in curses like that. I mean, if you had a family curse like that, where you were told that the person you're going to fall in love with and marry is going to drop dead on that day, you think you're going to believe in it? No, you're going to hope that's just false and the person you fall in love with lives.
Is it possible that this curse... Is it possible that it's something that other people created? Or like not a real curse, but more of a, we're going to create this idea of a curse so that you can't marry Lysandra, and because maybe someone is really in love with you here and they wanted to kill him so that you wouldn't marry him. They just needed an excuse.
I mean, maybe? I don't know.
Okay. Well, I can tell the others to meet up with us somewhere. I just wanted to make sure that you had, you knew what we knew the moment we knew.
Wait, am I gonna get blamed for this?
I don't know, Lysandra. All I know, right now we're the only people who know about this. Maybe, what if we all leave now? Is that possible since he's gone?
No, because we can't just walk away from this.
Okay. Well, maybe I can pretend to be him. At least for a little while.
And so we tell them to dispose of the body until we figure this out.
I can't.
That would possibly draw out the person, because if they thought he died, but he was to show up, that would change their whole idea of everything.
That's right. Is
Hold
there?
Let me
Okay.
send a message to Neil, and
I mean, you can use this, the card.
but they're like only 100 feet away from me, and I can see them.
Oh, yeah, right.
So Maya sends a message going, "Hey, I can see you guys. You can respond to this. You guys should probably hide the body. Kelly's gonna take his disguise. We're gonna try to draw him out. I'm also like right above you guys. Hi."
Malin looks up at the balcony and gives you a half wave, and she responds to the message, and she's like, wait, so Kelly's gonna pretend to be your fiance?
Yep.
Got it. Cool.
Be sure you let her know that we saw them kissing. But don't like make it obvious. Just like say, "Oh, I didn't realize you and Zav were together."
Okay, Kelly. I guess Liz will send a message going, "Congratulations on you and Zap."
Malin's been trying to pick up the body and then drops Maximilian. Wait, what? And she like, I'm doing it in real life and I don't know why, but she's like holding her hand up to her ear like she has like a little spy piece in there. And she's like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
We'll talk later.
Guys, Liz said we should hide the body, and I think Kelly's gonna sort of masquerade as Maximilian. I mean, it seems like a good idea. Maybe it'll draw the killer out.
Did she specifically say hide or get rid of?
I look up at the balcony and then I look back down. I think her exact words were dispose.
How high is the balcony?
About 20 feet.
The hell's my high jump? I don't think it's that high.
Sparkle. What if... Follow my thoughts here. What if... Because we know Rosalinda is a follower of Brother, right?
Well,
Oh no, she's a follower of the Traveler.
well, that I never really have gotten a chance to talk to her about it. She keeps dodging me.
Gotcha, okay. Alright, never mind. I mean, do we think this could be some elaborate thing that Brother is doing? To make Liz's life more tragic and interesting so that it could eat her brain?
It's always a possibility. Do I cremate the body?
Oh my god.
That's gonna make a lot of smell.
You're right. Is there a
Should we just-
particularly big bush nearby? We can stow him in the rose bush.
Yeah, should we like bury it maybe? I don't actually have anything to bury.
Stuff him in a hedge.
What you doing?
Is it bleeding?
What, the body?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not actively bleeding now. It's dead bodies don't bleed.
We could like put it up in the trees. I mean, no one ever looks up, right?
You're right.
But I don't want it to start dripping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good drip. That happens.
Is there a large tree about?
Yeah, there's several large trees.
I'm
Is
not
there
gonna do
like
much help here, you guys?
foxhole in one of them?
There a foxhole?
Yeah. A creature has dug out some from underneath the tree, Whomping Willow style, that I can shove this body in.
A foxhole's not that big.
I'll dig some then.
Last time we folded the body in half.
So is that a no on a foxhole?
I say give me a survival check.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I did not hear that. 23.
So in that case, you are able to find a nearby foxhole, and I guess can I get it fully in there? But I mean, enough out of sight, I suppose.
I can also, if I could do it repeatedly, I could druidcraft around it to grow the foliage. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. This is pretty fucked up.
Didn't you say he was going to murder Lies essentially by marrying her?
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. I mean, he didn't think she was going to die after the marriage.
That's exactly what somebody that was trying to murder would say.
And didn't you say he was an asshole?
Yeah, like he started talking about like business and money and endeavors, and I mean that's why he wanted to marry Lies, to get rich, is what he said. But I have a pretty good lie detector, and I thought he was being honest.
I thought Liza's family wasn't even that wealthy. Like that she was the one marrying up.
I don't know.
What if it has something to do with the book? Those
What book?
mining operations? I mean, I can't read Dwarvish, but it said stuff in common about mining operations.
I can't read Dwarvish either.
What
Dwarvish.
if that the whole point of the marriage, so he can get even richer, is that he gets control over maybe the land where Liza's family lives, and it has really, really good mining. And he's in it for the money.
I suppose that's possible.
Lies would know. We should go meet up with them.
Lias turns to Kelly as she's been watching the group do this with the body. And goes, did they really just shove him into a tree?
I don't know. I'm not watching them.
Oh,
Clearly, they have things they do, and nobody's there. And
do you wish she was kissing you instead of Zap?
I don't know. I don't know, Lias. You know what it is? I think I keep getting so close to people, and then it's like the moment when things are almost serious. It's like they just throw it all away. And I am so tired of that. Like with Brad, or with that Chris Pine looking guy at the ship.
What guy?
It's a long story. But even that surfer guy I met at the beach, he had to go all and become like a zombie. And now Nayland. I don't get it. I think there's just something wrong with maybe me.
There's nothing wrong with you, Kelly.
Well, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea if Esther did take over.
when you say that Lies kisses you.
Give me a perception check.
I'm going to add my d6 to this. That's a 17.
I would say that when you kiss her, you feel like this was probably the person you kissed at the dance. Okay. Do you have any of Max's stuff? If I'm going to do this,
Yeah, there's a whole wardrobe of his right there in the honeymoon suite with you.
okay, I'm going to go get changed.
I mean, you should probably get changed into what you're supposed to be getting married in, because the wedding's in, like, yeah, coming up.
Is that here?
Pretty sure.
Those clothes are here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll go and change into what he was going to wear. And then I'll cast Disguise Self on myself to look like him. And I'll start practicing my vocal using my actor feet until I get something that sounds familiar enough that maybe it's a little hoarse, but it's authentic.
Okay.
And I practice with Lysandra to try to get it right.
Yeah, just a little bit closer. Oh, no, you almost got it. A little more pitch. Oh, you right there.
Good. Yes. All right. Well, the good news is if the wedding actually goes through, then I think that means the curse is broken, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do next? I don't know what the schedule is like.
I mean, I didn't know your schedule. Mine was pretty much to finish getting ready until they started playing the music.
Oh, right. I'm the groom.
Yes.
This is so confusing. All right. I think the groom needs to be outside then, right? Isn't that how it's done? Or is it not done like that here?
No, I'm pretty sure it is. You might want to find your best man.
Who's that?
Probably your brother. Wait,
Sebastian.
he might try to kill you.
So here's what we have right now. You have about 2 hours before the wedding actually happens. So if you would like to interview wedding guests or try to figure out who the real culprit is, you certainly could. Or you could come up with any other plan.
Okay. All right. Okay. So 2 hours. Is there any other meet and greet we need to do before the thing?
No, I mean, if we have 2 hours, that's probably our best time we figure it out.
So I guess we'll go around and maybe do some investigating.
We should probably meet up with the group first.
Can you read people's minds?
No. Why?
I was just going to see if you could tell, when people see me walking around, maybe there'll be somebody who's kind of shocked, right?
Oh, I mean, that would be nice, but I don't have that magic.
Well, I guess we just keep our eyes open for that sort of thing. I'll try to make eye contact with as many people as I can.
I'm also really bad at reading people. You know, that's probably how I got myself in this position.
Yep. All right, we should also let the others know so they can do their investigating too. I'll,
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'll go back and let the others know. Kelly's taken Maximilian's form, and she's going to head off to go try to investigate. Do you guys want to meet up first, or?
I tell Sparkle and Zav what Liza.
Does that mean that's what gets replied back?
No.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't have hard. Figure how you want to communicate.
Yeah, we can meet up with them. Do we think this is good enough? As I'm like stomping the body into the hole.
I just had a thought, you guys.
Just the one?
Rude. If Kelly is pretending to be Maximilian and Kelly and Liza actually get married, would it mean that Kelly and Liza are married?
Neil will respond to the message. I think actually maybe we should meet up with you guys in there first so that we can have privacy talking before we split up.
Okay. Kelly, wait, they're coming up here.
Okay.
Or Maximilian, I should call you.
Right. Maximilian. That's me.
Easy enough. Y'all make your way up there. It's the party's still going on, so we were still mostly in the garden, and that type of thing. So, as you all hang out in the honeymoon suite, what do you want to do?
I guess maybe we should talk about who is particularly of interest. I know, what's his name? Maximilian's man. We need to have you go look at him.
Oh,
And
that's great.
Best.
What'd you find out, Sparkle? I haven't seen you.
Oh, hi. So I found out a lot of different things. First off, when I went into this area to go look to find Maximilian, first off, I saw somebody from your family. I'm not sure who it was. It could have been your mom. I don't know. I don't know how many of your family's here. But it was definitely a woman, and it wasn't Rosalinda.
What'd she look like?
I describe her.
This sounds much like your cousin, Gallian Ilisante Fitzgilbert.
That sounds like Galliana. I don't know. She's a cousin.
And Sparkle also found this on the body, and Naylan will nudge you to show Liz the pouch.
And it had pink hair, just like Rosalinda.
So that's 3 people of interest, right?
Okay. So Rosalinda, what's the name of the guy again?
Milton
Hey, look.
Fiends. He
Milton?
was stuffing an empty potion bottle into his pocket.
Okay.
Maximilian was poisoned.
See, that sounds so like. Why would my family want to poison him to get me out of this and then leave evidence behind of my family's doing?
Unless they were framing someone.
Unless they were framing my family.
Who do you think
Oh.
frames the family?
Like Milton could be framing. Because if he was to plant Rosalinda's hair, that would.
Rosalinda's not part of your family.
Oh, Rosalinda's not part of my family.
Correct. She is. She is like a school friend,
Okay.
and like as being a maidservant. That's how I introduced her. So it's like
I thought
like
Morgan was the main servant.
Morgan. So Milton is the manservant.
Yeah, Morgan was
Morgan.
my.
Right. Morgan's one of your follower people.
Okay. Gotcha.
But you left
Okay.
her behind. Who you took here was Rosalinda.
Gotcha. Okay.
She's more of a grew up in the family. Like the family took her in. You met Morgan at school.
Okay. Gotcha. The family took her in. Okay.
A thought I did have was, what if brother orchestrated this whole thing to add more tragedy to your life?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not going to answer if I ask him that. Because he'll probably just tell me no.
Well, who has the most to benefit from Maximilian's death?
I mean, his brother, Sebastian.
I agree,
he'd be
but
next to
I feel
claim
like
the house.
Yeah, but Sebastian just seems so obvious that I can't help but think he couldn't possibly be him.
I mean, we have a list of people, so I think our first thing, Kelly, is for you to kind of find yourself close by to each of those people. Maybe Nayland with you, because Nayland, you seem the best at reading people in that group.
And Sparkle, would you be able to turn invisible again?
That was Lies who made me invisible.
Liz, would you be able to make someone invisible to maybe follow up and see if somebody excuses themselves and goes and talks to somebody about, oh, why is Maximilian still alive? I thought you took care of this.
Yeah, I mean, if Sparkle, if you want me to, I can make you invisible again.
Yes, please. What?
Nayland?
Yes, Nayland?
Well, I mean, I know you'll be invisible. It's just the smell kind of follows you.
No one noticed me before.
That seemed really lucky, I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
One would even say it was a plot device.
Smells do linger, especially when people kiss.
Are you saying that I'm going to be kissing someone soon?
No, not at all.
Lies blushes.
And that they wouldn't like it?
No, Sparkle, I was trying to be passive aggressive. It wasn't even about you.
Oh.
Lies, are you feeling okay? You usually
Yeah,
look a little bit more dead than this.
I'm fine.
There's an unusual pink color on you.
A lot's happened in the last hour.
Yeah, we saw quite a show.
So why are you being passive aggressive, Kelly?
Oh, like you don't know.
Genuine confusion. No. Would you enlighten me?
I saw both of you.
Both of who?
You, Nayland, in close proximity.
And I walk up to you and I do the same thing to you and I like lightly headbutt you. You mean this? You know that thing I've been doing for the last
Okay, well,
6 months?
know, this looks very different when you see it from above, so...
Oh, so you were watching us.
No, listen.
You were spying.
No, Kendra said, oh, hey, there's the body here, and I came to check it out, and there you were, and it's not like I couldn't see what was going on. I mean, I didn't spend a time dwelling on it. It was just...
And I tilt my head back and I knock you. So instead of talking to me, you thought being passive aggressive was a better way to go in the middle of what we're trying to deal with and help Lies? You thought that was a more helpful tactic?
Hey, I have feelings too, Zav.
Yeah, you're going to be feeling pain if you keep pulling shit like that on me. And I'll stand back up. Can we continue helping Lies? Because Nayland and I didn't kiss.
Nope.
So you're going to disguise yourself as Maximilian. That's the plan?
Well, I mean, I have disguised myself. The idea is, if somebody sees me, maybe they'll give us a clue.
Okay, so then we should find a way to interact with the people that we think might have done this, and that way we can all keep eyes on them for when they first spot you. We don't have that much time, though.
Just about, just a little over or under 2 hours at this point.
I can give. So, should I not give Sparkle invisibility? Since your pox situation?
Well, unless someone else can do it.
Be invisible? Nayland's really good at sneaking around. Why don't we make her invisible?
Well, but I should stay in with Maximilian, air quotes, so that I could pay attention to all of the people. Like, say, Rosalinda walks away, we would want someone to follow Rosalinda, but I don't want to miss talking to fiends.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Zav, how about you?
I suppose. Why do I need to be invisible if I could just be around? Or
Well,
is it to...
It's mostly in case somebody tries to excuse themselves quickly so we can see where they go.
I mean, I'm not the best at it, but I'll try.
I could also do it to myself.
I think you should be seen, though, as the bride.
Yeah, definitely.
Better than Zap.
Okay, so I'm just going to be walking with you guys?
Yeah, basically.
If anybody peels off out of our investigation of suspects, you follow them.
Okay. So who are we suspecting again?
Milton, Sebastian, Rosalinda, and the other one.
Who was the other one?
Was it the cousin?
Morgan.
Yeah. No, not Morgan.
Oh,
Your sister?
Not Thaljan, right?
no, the cousin that we just got introduced to earlier. The
Oh.
the one.
Galliana.
Yeah, Galliana.
Yeah.
Can I ask why we're not concerned with Sebastian?
I did say Sebastian. That was the person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sebastian, Milton, Galliana, and Rosalinda.
Sebastian, Rosalinda, Galliana, and Milton?
Just trying to figure out which one looks the most surprised or confused or dismissive.
Sus.
Yeah.
Maybe as that's happening, Sparkle, I don't know if maybe what's that lady's name? Liliana, is that right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe she could help you find somebody who speaks Dwarvish. Seems like she knows most of the people here. Is that stupid?
Well, I kind of stole this book from them,
From who?
from the library.
Well, so don't
Not
show
the
them the book.
library.
Make up another reason why you need to speak Dwarvish, like you're writing a research paper or something.
Why are you writing her a love note?
In Dwarvish?
A very romantic language.
But I could just write it in cursive.
You don't have to. It was just an
What's your
idea.
decision? Come on. What are we doing?
I thought I was gonna be invisible, going and look around for stuff, but I guess I'm not.
Nayland called you stinky, and so we didn't go with that plan.
I just don't think that it's a good idea to bring the book I stole from to the person whose book it is.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's Liliana's book?
Well, it belongs to the Darlington family. And if I bring it to like Lillian, there's always a chance that she's like, "Hey, I've seen this book before."
Did you get
Just to be clear, Civil
adoration?
Lodge is from the Elisante family.
It is. I thought at the beginning we said it was from the.
Over the book, you do think like Maximilian might have been writing this book, but it is Elisante territory.
Oh. Well, I gotta go back in my notes and change some stuff because I've been writing under the assumption that this place is all like the Darlington stuff. Okay.
I mean, it would be if he got married with Toomey. So that's the thing. Technically, if he gets married, it all becomes his. But right
Talking
now,
a little bit, I would say, since you're investigating this, you do come to the idea that this was going to be given by the Elisante family to Lysandra as a wedding gift.
So the land, essentially.
Yeah.
So that would make it his land, too, by being your husband. And if there was good mining land here, he could just do whatever he wanted. Oh, ho, ho, I see where the money comes in here. Aha! Yeah, I'm going to bring the book to Lillian.
Okay, so you're all going out then?
I think so. Nayland. Sorry I assumed, but you've just been acting so weird around me. Makes me think things.
You don't have to apologize. Kind of fun. And she skips away.
Huh? Okay, now I'm really confused.
I don't want to derail too much again, but is there, as we're leaving, do we see that cat thing that was here when Sparkle was here?
You go to the library, they're right there.
Okay, but we wouldn't have reason to pass the library on our way out. We would have to be exploring again. We wouldn't be passing.
Right. I mean, the direct route from the honeymoon suite to the exit goes past the library door, but does not go through the library.
Okay, all right, never mind. Nayland would have no reason to know that it was in there. So.
And Zav, sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna headbutt you harder next time you do it, though.
Well, I can actually take it now, just so you know.
Doesn't make it any less, more pleasant.
No, but I'm strong.
All right, let's do this. Get back in your Maximilian voice.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Lies,
So
whenever you're ready.
So you're coming out to the main party? What?
John Cena.
If only we could see you doing that.
I was doing you can't see me because I'm invisible.
Okay. Coming out. I know, Sparkle, you were running to Lillian.
Mm-hmm.
She lightens up, a little bit of red coming to her green cheeks. Almost the same shade as her hair as she would smile. So Sparkle.
Miss Lillian, I was wondering if you happen to have a moment. I found something kind of interesting and I wanted to show you.
Oh, I would be glad to cancel anything to spend a minute more with you.
Really? I mean, thank you.
So what is it you wanted to ask me?
Do you happen to know Dwarvish by any chance?
You, I do. I, many of us in the Darlingtons are skilled on most languages of far away.
Awesome. Well, I found this really interesting book about mining operations that I think might be about this place or this land or what might have been here before they built the Silver Lodge.
Oh, I'd be happy to. What is your looking for something in particular?
Well, anything really. There were some notes that were written about just that it might be good in certain areas, but I can't read anything about it.
Certainly. You have the book with you. She'll take a peek as she slides so that her shoulder touches yours. Let's see. Starts reading and yeah, from what I can tell, yes, that was let's see here, various types of mining. Looks like nickel, mithril. And let's see here. And silver. And she kind of looks at the note that was left in the margin. Oh. This does seem to be Maximilian's handwriting.
Really?
Yes. Here, it's talking about the mining could be exceedingly lucrative. That sounds like my brother.
Super into business and stuff.
Yes. I would say always looking for the money in every decision, but it's also what keeps noble families noble, I suppose. And he is the oldest, so I guess that is his job, his role. As he always says, I will know nothing of pressure. So the way he handles it is not gentlemanly at all.
And in his head, Sparkle's like, yeah, I'm beginning to see that. Panic. Have you ever thought about, well, going on any adventures of your own?
Oh, all the time. It's one thing I envy about Lysandra. She used to talk about her adventuring days back when she first came, and she was a bit more quiet about it, but I loved listening to her stories. I was a bit jealous, I have to say, wanting a little bit of life of my own that way. Did the go, Sparkle?
Sparkle's just like, his brain is going so fast, and like he's thinking about Should I ask her to go on an adventure with us? No, that's a bad idea, Sparkle. Bad idea. How are you going to explain it to everybody?
She lets the tips of her fingers touch her knuckles.
I look up and meet her eyes.
With Maximilian married and Sebastian going buck wild and around far away. Yes. I certainly have nothing on my calendar. In the future, do you?
Maybe. Maybe not. Honestly, I think it kind of depends on, well, what happens at the end of the wedding. Where my friends and I decide we're going next. And
I'd like you to marry me, Sparkle.
Sparkle's holding the book. He drops the book.
I would look forward to going anywhere you would go. I know I'm a bit rude and a bit of an artist, but I've seen both my brothers suffer for not speaking their heart. I refuse to share their fate.
Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Large smile. Then, shall we announce after the wedding?
Yeah. It would be rude to kind of stamp on someone else's wedding day.
Absolutely. And see them off and tell everyone of our good news and fortune.
Sparkle kind of scrambles, picks up the book, and he's like, well, the music is still kind of playing. Would you like to have one more dance?
She blushes a bit and goes, well, if we do that and we don't announce, they will suspect many things indeed. So I will welcome this way to handcuff you. As she takes you and will gladly get into a dance.
Yeah, guys, what was the assignment? I'm sorry.
You're good. You do you, Sparkle.
Did great.
It's like, what just happened? There are a few gasps and many rosy cheeks as they have an unannounced dance. So, the rest of you, would you all like to do?
Kelly will be walking out with, I suppose, Lysandra and Nayland. And
I'll be
Invisible
nearby
Dab.
invisible.
Trying to meet up with these suspects. Hopefully one.
And is Nayland invisible or visible?
Visible.
Visible. Okay, so only Zev's. Perfect. Who would you like to approach?
Well, do we see anyone when we first come out? I know from our suspect list. I mean,
But pretty much everyone's around at this point. They're all eating, drinking. There is like, at first, there's a little bit of a as both of you come from the direction you came from, which was a honeymoon suite. But as they see Naylin, like especially the family of Lysandros goes, oh,
Chaperoned, don't worry.
yep, welcome. So whoever you'd like to approach, really, everyone's around and available.
anybody have a preference?
Let's get Sebastian out of the way.
We shall approach my brother.
Coming straight to depths, sees the two of you. Eyes drift on your arms together. My greetings to the soon-to-be wed.
Indeed, brother. So nice to see that you are so happy for us. Are you feeling all right?
Indeed. Just thinking of many things. It is a glorious wedding after all, and many beauties.
I understand that you and my fiancé had a dance earlier. I'm glad, of course. No one I feel safer with than, of course, you.
Of course. I am, of course, dance as her future brother.
Exactly, and not a threat.
No. No. What are your plans after the wedding?
And I'll take Sandra's hand. Well, let's just say we have quite a bit planned.
Mysterious as always. I will, of course, be being able to do as I go off to the wonders.
Oh. Of course. Have you, brother, have you met anyone here?
Yes, I have to say, a few. How could one not in such amazing company? But none that's will, I think, derail my plan. To be honest, I think I would be quite an unfit husband to any young lady, should I not go and see this great world, understand it, and hopefully understand myself a bit more and come back a better person.
Really? Oh, what a shame. After all, one must strike the iron when it's hot.
Unless the metal is too soft.
Can I insight check Sebastian's reaction to seeing Maximilian?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would mine be a separate one? Because I can't help from invisible, right?
Yeah, it would be two different. It would be two separate checks.
25.
Ooh.
I'm not beating that, but I'll roll it. 17.
Okay, yeah. I mean, looking at him, his insane amount of affection and love for Lies is apparent. As much as he tries to hide it.
Mm.
And does not seem like he's surprised to see Maximilian. Just is a person in a constant turmoil over what is correct and right to do.
Oy. Me too, brother.
Well, brother, I only ask because I do worry about you, and I hope you find someone that makes you as happy as Lysandra makes me.
Say too, there's something he's looking. It's a definite look of someone who has done something, and he does appear extremely guilty. Like he feels guilty about something.
Oh,
Okay.
I would say Nayland. Though it's not murder.
Most
In the-
foul.
Yeah, in the sense that he's not surprised. He doesn't think Maximilian should be dead. There's something he's like,
Is it? I don't know if it's too much of a clarifying question. That's fine. But do I feel like it's related to like the love that I see that's apparent to him? Is he just guilty about his feelings, or
he's done some type of action.
Gotcha. Okay.
That way, someone, whether he put spice in a cookie jar or a mousetrap somewhere, you're not sure. But there's
Gotcha.
something he has done that he's definitely like contemplating about the right or wrong of it to do.
Okay. Cool.
just let us know if we can put in a good word with anyone.
To us. And, I think if I can come back and hunt in your marvelous grounds, that might be good enough.
Oh, splendid. Perhaps we'll join each other for a hunt.
If I am unable to see her before I must be off, please give my regards to Calandra.
Of course. And,
She says this to Lies
oh,
because it is his friend.
right.
Her friend.
Lies just kind of smiles because she would imagine that's how Maximilian would actually respond. And she goes, I will definitely let her know. And if I do not see you before the vows are made, best travels.
Yes, and best of luck on your decision. You walk away.
Good luck to you, brother. We'll get together soon and we'll do things that brothers do. Bro, what do brothers do?
I don't know, I'm an only child. Oh, wait, I'm not, but you don't want to ask what my brother does.
As you see, like something under her skin.
Nayland, what do you think?
Nayland gets really close to Lies so that she's sure nobody overhears them. And she's like, Lies, you're the best, you know?
I know.
You lead together.
Wait, what?
That man is in love with you. He's feeling real guilty about something.
Wait, he's in love with Lysandra?
Yeah. He's like
Two timing
flossing at the mouth.
Can't
Wait,
let
what?
her do this.
I'm going to go.
I whisper on your other
my
side.
mind. I'm going to go get my piece of my mind right now.
I've like grabbed the back of your collar and whisper, "You knew this from my letter."
Yeah, but it's. I had plausible deniability until now.
Wait, you guys got letters too?
Yeah, from Sebastian.
What?
Yeah, he said he wanted to, he said he wanted to go find himself, and then he was thinking about me.
What?
No, I got one from Thaljan Isiliante.
I feel like this was something you guys should have brought up when we were in the honeymoon suite.
Well, now I don't know how I feel. So it's clearly him, right?
No, I don't think it's him.
I'm not sure anything's clear about that.
Well, can we pretend like it's him?
Wait, can we go back to why you're bothered? Why has this changed how you feel? How did you feel before?
Well, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of. I spoke to Lysandra about this place, and I thought this could be a cool place to, stay.
With Sebastian?
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm just confused.
I think at this point you guys see Sparkle and Lillian having their third dance.
Doesn't that mean something?
I think so. What does that mean, Lysandra?
That means they're totally getting married. Where are they?
Oh, so Sparkle's staying.
Why is anybody staying?
I don't know. Look, we gotta go find these other suspects.
Go.
Oh, yeah. Right. Let's go see, what's her name? Rosalind? Is that her?
Rosalinda.
Rosalinda.
You see the gnome, pink hair and flowers in her hair, and bright blue dress, halfling actually, yellow dress. I'm sorry, and a yellow dress as she's hopping up and down, looking, and a little expectantly, always like almost looking above the crowd and through the trees, nervously.
Would her title be like Lady Rosalinda, or would it be like something else?
You would just refer to her as Rosalinda.
Rosalinda.
Oh, sorry, it was. Woohoo! Hello.
Pleasure seeing you out here.
Oh, indeed. She kind of straightens her layers of tulle. Happy for the two of you, of course, and I looking forward to after your honeymoon to.
You seem quite nervous.
Oh,
Rosalind.
sorry, I just didn't know what to say. I was looking for someone.
Found someone you have.
Yoda?
Notice Elias, it's your friend, Biff, I believe.
Lysandra, do you know this Biff?
You there, Josh?
I didn't catch that, sorry.
Do you know this Biff?
Yes. It's my friend.
Oh.
Yes, quite charming, very large man. And we danced twice. I was hoping to see him, maybe sit next to him.
I think that's a splendid idea. Perhaps we could redo the seating arrangements, yes?
He'd be on your side, on Lysandra's side with me, right?
Well, yes, I thought maybe we could make sure the two of you were sitting close to each other.
Oh.
Help you out.
You're so kind, Maximilian.
Well, it's my wedding day. I'm feeling quite generous.
I'd like to insight check her happiness with Maximilian. 20.
Go 20. You see she in her joyous bobbing up and down. You see a little bit of a mirror of yourself with almost daggers in her eyes towards Maximilian.
Mm-hmm.
shock at seeing him, or no?
You don't have a shock at sea.
Okay.
No. So more a little bit just unhappy that they're together, possibly.
Gotcha.
Yes. It's, of course.
Well, it was good seeing you again. Perhaps we'll see you dance with this Sir Biff again.
Of course, I hope.
You know, Rosalinda, while we have you here, I've sort of been asking around everywhere. I've misplaced one of my cufflinks. And she sort of like gestures to like her military uniform. I don't actually know anything about a cufflink. I don't know if they belong on a military uniform, but that's what she says. And she says, I feel like this always happens to me. I'm the only one in the world. I just keep losing my stuff.
Oh my gosh, me too. I've been looking for my purse for the last 20 minutes. I don't know where it is. I think I left it when Biff asked me to dance, and but no, I mean, I thought I did, and now, I mean, I think I lost track of a lot of things during that, but now I don't know where it is either, and just usually not without it.
Is it too much to ask if I get that she lost it for real? Is she surprised that it's gone? Like, genuinely think she lost
Yeah,
it?
go get an insight check.
Okay. Oh no, a 15.
15. Yeah, I mean, she seems like, from what you can tell, she's fairly genuine. Though I think as this happens, others are walking away, as she sort of says under her breath at the same time, kind of as her like stream of conscious talking here. She's sort of like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's generous, Mike. Yeah, she's stuck up, son of a bitch.
I think
Well, Naylor
Malin
wouldn't catch that.
laughs despite herself, and then she covers her mouth, and then she makes eyes at Rosalinda like she understands deeply, and then I better catch up. I'll take my leave, but I'll keep an eye out for your stuff.
Of course.
Well, what's the vibe check?
God, she hates Maximilian.
Okay, that's good, right? So that means she's still a suspect.
She wasn't surprised to see him, and I do think she genuinely lost that pouch, so it easily could have been picked up by somebody and planted.
So she could easily be placed as a suspect instead. Like, yeah.
Ah, yeah, the perfect scapegoat. Someone who hates Maximilian, and her item mysteriously appears near the corpse.
And she's connected to my family.
So the real question is, who could have taken it from her when she was dancing with Biff? Or just before? So I guess that leaves two more, right?
Yep. Milton. Galliana.
And Milton is Maximilian's man?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm not going to know how to navigate that one as well.
That's probably your most risky for exposure.
Yeah. So maybe we do the other one first.
I think so.
All right.
I also... Have we ruled out maybe the possibility that it's multiple people working together?
We haven't ruled it out. I mean, two suspects could easily have one person gathers the stuff, the other person plans it, maybe one of them executes it while the other is able to cover it up. I mean, yeah, it could be multiple people. This was possibly a hit.
So who would you like to talk to?
The one who's not Milton.
Galliana.
Galliana.
And Kellyanna is the cousin? Right? Wait, who's Kellyanna?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's
Galliana.
Galliana with a G.
Yeah.
Oh, Kellyanna. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go up to them.
That's the one that Sparkle had seen put the glove on.
All right. Lysandra, maybe you should lead this one.
Okay.
All right, she come up to it. Kaliana is a very tall, elvish woman, silver circlet around her hair, willowy, sharp cheekbones, and is dressed traditional in a dark gray with a silver sash belt. And she wears a mourning ring with a braided strand of hair.
Dearest cousin, I just couldn't help it. Maximilian wanted to introduce himself to you.
A very large smile comes across her face. Oh, of course. I'm so excited to hear that.
Are you sure we haven't met? I'm just going to kind of drop that in while I'm kind of offering a hand to take hers.
Interesting. As you do that, she begins to put forward her hand as you hear a crack, and she suddenly falls like, "Oh, my shoe broke! Ah! Oh, my ankle! Oh, I think I'll have to
Oh, let me help you.
Okay, yeah. Let me just maybe.
Oh, yes. Let me.
I don't want to ruin it. You two can go about.
No nonsense.
Oh.
This clearly deserves.
I can help you.
I know you're going to be family soon, but I don't need a gentleman around when I'm so vulnerable. Thank you.
Is any of that real?
Go ahead, insight check.
Okay. 14.
When Maximilian said, "I'd be sure we haven't met," saw a glimpse like of her face went from relief to betrayal. And then you can you caught, watching up closely, the somewhat obvious fake injury here.
Relief. Her face started as relief?
The big smile of relief when Lysandra said, "I'd like to introduce you to Maximilian."
Can I hop in on that insight?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Ah, nice. That's what we needed.
Absolutely. So, yeah, when she saw them approach, there was a deep thing of worry and almost fear. That in the word introduction, there was almost like a sigh. Then the betrayal or being threatened when talked about, have we met before?
Okay.
And the other things from your etiquette book. Her circlet has 3 empty sockets, which indicate that she is in a deep state of mourning. She's lost the love of her life. They've died.
Interesting. But they're still surrounding her, so because they're still engaged with her. So I'm gonna have to wait a second before I try and pull somebody aside.
Well, I certainly did not mean to offend. I was just asking that Lysandra introduce me, as I wish to express my...
Of course, just need to rest it a little bit, please. I can't really lift my dress while you're standing there.
Very well. Perhaps we'll speak again soon.
Well, not too soon, you two. You have to have fun.
Right. And I kind of offer for Lysandra Sand to leave this area.
She takes
You're
it.
losing, Jack.
Well, if they start walking off a little bit, I'm gonna just, because I'm assuming she's like playing it up, like, oh, my ankle, before she like gets up and starts going. So I'm just gonna quickly whisper in Nalen's ear, she's supposed to be in mourning according to the book, and that was a whole crocodile's act. I'm gonna follow her.
I'll nod to you.
You
We'll
nod in a different direction.
Yes. Once I catch up with Kelly and Lysandra, I will lean towards them. I think she and Maximilian were having
Oh, I could tell. She was giving off all the signals.
Zav says she's wearing something that indicates she's in mourning. She may have had something to do with it, but I get the feeling it was reluctant.
What if Maximilian had something to do with her losing the love of her life?
Oh, I was
No,
assuming that was Maximilian.
Yeah. Well, I think now that you say that, one of the things I wish I had said is to express my deep, sincere condolences, so that I could really almost kind of rub it in to see what her reaction would be.
So, Lysandra, what you do know is that Galleon's husband Jonah died 3 years ago when he choked on a chicken bone at dinner.
Not Maximilian. Okay.
No. Maybe he prepared the chicken.
I'm pretty sure he was just eating chicken. But
Were you there?
no, that's what I heard.
Oh,
I mean, obviously I heard it from her. She told me. I mean, not lately, but eventually after it happened.
okay. Well, she's definitely at the top of the list so far.
They could have had a thing together.
She was relieved to see you at first.
Until when?
Well, until you made it clear publicly that you two had met before, like you were threatening her with it.
Oh,
Then she looked betrayed.
interesting. Unless she saw through my disguise.
Maybe, I didn't get too good of a look. So,
I assume Zav is with her?
yeah, he's following her.
Good. So that just leaves us with Milton. And I'm dreading this one a little bit. Because what do you know about Milton? What would I know about Milton?
He's your right-hand man. He
What
does
is-
everything for you.
Like what?
Whatever right-hand men do here for you. I'm
Oh.
not a man.
Oh, so he's like the old guy in Titanic. Got it.
Yeah. What's that?
Titanic.
Yeah, the movie, like, Billy Zane has this guy who, like, does all this stuff for him.
Oh, you mean that book I read a long time ago? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I can do this. I can be Billy Zane.
You're pretending to be somebody, pretending to be somebody else.
It's the only way I can do this. All right, let's go.
He's attending to things, looking over the food, his spotless outfit, and perfectly raven black braided hair, and his blue horns. As he comes across his Milton Fiends. He's do you need something, sir?
Well, just making the rounds at the moment, Milton. However,
Good to see you up and straight, sir.
Of course. Milton, you wouldn't mind if I speak to you privately for a very quick moment, would you?
Of course.
All right. I kind of take him aside. And she's just thinking in her head, think like Billy Zane. Think like Billy Zane. Milton. Tell me,
Yes.
I didn't see what I think I saw, right?
What did you think you saw, sir?
Well, perhaps it was nothing. In the meantime, what we discussed the other day,
Oh, I certainly have made arrangements for people to be aware and out of earshot during the night, just to not cause embarrassment.
oh, thank you, good. It's just that, you can never be too sure. So many people around here are acting strange today.
Indeed. I trust your decision about Rosalinda has not changed.
Well, I thought it hadn't until I just spoke to her. Can you believe the gall on that woman? She actually said, "Oh, are you sure we haven't met before?"
Rosalind? Just she may try to come along with the house, sir. They said my opinion is she would not be a good maid for the house.
Good. Well, I just worry with her.
If you don't mind me saying so, sir, I think Gallienda isn't holding things together like a lady should. Be best if you steered away, lest an outburst put a damper upon the event.
You're right. Yes, I think I can see that more clearly today than I have in the past. I just don't want anything to ruin this wedding.
Of course. It's a grand occasion. I'm doing my best to be sure, and I'm just watching out the best I can for anything that would cause an issue.
Good. All right. Yes. Just wanted to mention that in private. When we go back, just mention everything's running smoothly.
Of course.
I just kind of walk back.
Yes, sir. Everything is running smoothly.
Oh, fantastic, Milton. Always can depend on you. Well, shall we, Lysandra?
Yes, my love.
Wonderful.
Could I have insight checked his first reaction to seeing Maximilian?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah ha ha! 29.
Nice.
My God.
he pats his pocket where you can tell there is a bottle when he notices Maximilian and nods his head as if satisfied with himself.
Interesting.
And as he leaves, you can see that he does have a very suspicious, and he seems to continually be sure that he's aware of where Rosalinda is at all times. She's in the same space as him. Currently, she
Even
is.
more interesting. Maitland leans over to Lysandra and Kelly.
Okay. I don't know what the heck you guys were talking about. But anyways, he seemed pleased that you were here and well. I don't know if that potion that we saw maybe make somebody undrunk, because Maximilian was pretty drunk earlier.
Well, I'll tell you my impression. He seemed very adamant about me sort of staying away from Rosalinda, but in a way that didn't seem like he was trying to be obvious about it. I can't help but wonder, what if he and Rosalinda are a thing? Maybe he's jealous because maybe Maximilian's got a thing with Rosalinda.
He is paying an awful lot of attention to her, even now.
Poor Biff.
Yeah, poor all of us. Still can't get over Sebastian. Anyway, it's just a theory. But when I spoke to him, I wanted to speak to him in private to see if I could get any intel, and I kept things pretty vague. And when I mentioned Rosalinda, he immediately kind of started talking about how, I should maybe not dwell in that area. And I was just thinking, what kind of a main man would do that, right? Like, unless he had an ulterior motive.
But this brings us back to Rosalinda. She was mad at him, but she lost her purse, and so she went and planted it on him to leave evidence behind.
What if she is actually playing Milton, so that Milton takes the action against Maximilian? Maybe she's actually in love with Maximilian, and so she gets close to the closest person to Maximilian, which is Milton, and starts a thing with him to get him to do something to Maximilian. Maybe she didn't even want him dead.
He finds out and becomes jealous, so he takes Maximilian out and then frames her.
Exactly.
Okay, call me crazy. Is there a shadow of a possibility that we've gotten this all wrong?
Yes.
Maximilian was just drunk and fell over his own banister.
Well, when you guys looked at the body, what did it look like?
I mean, he had a potion in him, but we didn't know what kind. He had cuts on him, but
Where's
I
the
couldn't
he was
think-
poisoned. I did say that.
So he fell into a vat of poison.
Well, no, but we know Milton gave him something to drink. He has an empty potion bottle on him.
So
Right.
he must have gave him the poison.
What if someone switched the potion that makes you undrunk? Sober, that's the word.
I'm drunk. Nice.
Matt, is it possible that the cuts on his face could have been from like a broken banister?
So Sparkle did see that the banister was slightly broke. And a lot of things could be possible.
Okay, well, I can use a spell to try to see if we can get the truth out of them, but they'd be totally aware of it, obviously.
Maybe we should wait till Zab gets back.
Yeah, once we find out what he found out.
So keep in mind the impropriety of magic, and of course that Liza would know, as far as anyone knows, Maximilian doesn't have it.
Right.
Lies, you can't speak to the dead, right?
I mean, I could not like the questioning part, but I could like perform a ceremony and try to bring his spirit back.
A
That
sound
would
sounds like a good.
Yeah, you did that for my mom.
That would take a while, and we don't have that
Yeah.
much time.
Yeah, I don't think there's time for that either.
Okay, well, we've got two main suspects. We just have to figure out how they fit and how they connect back to Maximilian's death.
Wait, who are our two main suspects?
Well, Milton and Rosalinda, right?
I still feel weird about.
So,
What's your cousin's name?
Galeana,
Thank you.
I'm wondering if she had a part in that. Well, we actually didn't hear what Sparkle said because Sparkle's not with us. So,
Wonder what Zav is finding out.
Yeah.
I was imagining that like I kind of like appeared at one point because we finished dancing and just like mid conversation because Sparkle was standing next to you for like a couple minutes while you were talking with each other.
As you approach, Sebastian would quickly intercept you.
Ooh.
Go, sir. May I talk to you?
Who, me?
Yes. You.
Okay.
Such reaction.
To not private, people could see, and it's in a bit close enough. He towards you, so the rapier at his side is away from everyone as he takes it partway out of his sheath, enough for the pommel to hit you in the ribs.
Oh my god.
Let me make myself clear. If anything happens to my sister, no amount of distance in the wilderness will keep me from killing you. Understood?
Yep.
Good man! And gives you a big hug and goes out to the party.
Matt
Oh,
just
thank
wants us
God.
to like Sebastian.
What?
You want us to like Sebastian.
Do you?
It was just the shovel talk. Thank God. Hi, guys.
Yeah, you were. Oh, I mean, yes, you were getting some interesting dances in there. Yes, Sparkle.
Yes. Your sister proposed to me.
What?
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 Lillian proposed to me. And I said yes.
What?
You mean we're both getting married on the same day?
No.
Oh.
We were going to formally announce it later. But technically, we kind of already announced it.
Congrats, Sparkle.
Are Sparkle's pox gone?
Not yet. It's not
Sparkle.
been formally announced.
Are you? So I guess you're serious about this woman.
Yeah. And I was. Well,
Are you thinking of asking her to join?
I was thinking about asking her to come with us.
Okay. I mean that's possible, right? I mean, that's feasible.
Really?
I don't see why not. I mean,
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you guys were going to say no.
well, it's not our decision, Sparkle. We're not your parents. I mean, I support whatever it is you want to do. Do you think she would be okay with traveling and learning about the Blue Rose and all that?
Yeah, have you told her you're from a different world?
I told her I'm from very far away, which is also true.
Okay, Sparkle, you if you've already accepted, see, you need to be very honest with her, okay? She needs to know exactly who you are. But admittedly, maybe after we solve this mystery. Did you find out anything from her?
Oh, right. Yes, she did recognize that this was Maximilian's handwriting, and that, yes, there is a lot of wealth beneath the ground here. And Maximilian was very much a person who was always looking for the money in all things.
Do you get any vibe that she might know anything about what happened?
No, I wasn't thinking about it.
I guess that's fair. Well, I just kind of give you a
But
quick.
I did kind of get she was disappointed in the way he handles stuff. Like he always made the wrong choices when it came to business. He probably was really heavy-handed.
That's possible. Well, then I quickly tell you what we've learned from the 4 people we spoke to.
Cast blah.
Yeah. Any insight?
Well, what if someone swapped Milton's soberizing potion with a killing potion?
It's possible.
But they'd have to be really close to Milton.
And close enough to get that item off of Rosalind.
Or maybe the poison wasn't supposed to kill him. It was just supposed to make him really, really sick. But because he was drunk and sick at the same time, he just bumped into the banister and flapped.
Yeah.
Or am I thinking too crazy?
Nothing is too crazy right now. Right now, Zav is investigating Rosalinda invisibly. So I think we'll wait and see what he finds out before we have all the information we can. In the meantime, welcome to the family, Sir Sparkle.
Yeah. How am I going to tell you the truth about her
You just
magic stuff?
You just have to tell her. You just have to kind of hit the main points, and if she's still cool with everything, then you know that she's the one.
Okay. And I probably should have told her all this stuff before I said yes.
Well, I think you were caught up in the moment, and that's okay. I mean, the world here works very differently than a lot of other worlds. But, yeah. I mean,
Sebastian also threatened to murder me.
What?
You know, like, if you were my sister, I will hunt you down and murder you.
Oh, okay. I thought you would. Okay, yeah, that's normal, I think. Wouldn't that be crazy if I married Sebastian, Sandra married Maximilian, you married... Oh, I've already forgotten her name.
Maximilian's dead.
Oh, that's right. This doesn't work at all anymore.
And Kelly, I hate to break the bad news, but I'm sure Sebastian's in love with me.
I know. Story of my life. Just read that.
Well, if Sebastian didn't do it, if Rosalinda didn't do it, if Galliana didn't do it, if Milton didn't do it, then we're back at square one and we don't know who did it.
I don't know. And I just kind of look at the direction that Zav would have gone. It's like, once again, wonder what Zav would have done.
What would you like to do next?
Malin walks over to the camera that's been following us, breaks the fourth wall, and pushes the camera in Zav's direction.
Thank you.
So Zav?
Yeah, so I'm waiting for Rosalinda to finally get up and
But
head in-
Rosalinda. It was Galena.
Galiana.
No. Yeah.
Rosalinda.
No, it's Galiana.
Well, I've been saying the wrong name this whole time. Then.
Yeah, I just sort of was like, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So the elf in mourning is who I'd like to
Yeah,
follow.
Gallian.
After she gets okay.
Yeah, after enough time, she kind of talks to people who come around her. Going, are you okay? Feeling better? And stretches slightly. You tell that she's been watching this whole thing with some curiosity. And she approaches Sebastian and just goes, "Oh, sir. Oh, so sorry for your loss, ma'am." And she goes, "Oh, you me. I'm absolutely caught up with the chivalry I saw you just show towards your sister. Oh, I don't know what you... A lady's eyes can tell, even hidden movements of men, I can assure you. Interesting. That you wouldn't show the same cause for action for the woman you love. Hi, I have things to attend to.
I'm gonna follow after her, not. But can I get an insight on Sebastian? Since I'm gonna follow her.
Yeah. Give insight, Sebastian. Let's do it.
Dirty 20.
You see for a moment as he just sort of looks at the two and says on his breath, "Father, what would you think of me?" And kind of storms off into a garden.
I still follow Galliana.
Following Galiana, she goes and sits next to Thalgian.
Oh.
She breathes out and she looks towards him and goes, "How are you doing?" He goes, "This whole thing is a farce. Can't believe that this is happening." Oh, indeed. I just, I guess I'm really asking, really, with everything, Thalgian, how are you doing? I heard you argue with him. Oh. She gets really red-faced. I mean, does it matter? I have things to look into. As he gets up and walks away.
Can I insight Thalgin before for his this whole thing is a farce thing? Like,
yeah.
Only an 11.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it refers to.
How much time do I feel I have left on the invisible?
At this point, a few minutes, maybe 2 to 3.
Yeah, so then at that point, since I'm not expecting somebody to come running and talking to her, I would start heading back to try and find the others, just to not be caught, like, using magic.
Sounds good. So you all are together again.
I cast Blah. Can you believe that?
At this point,
Every time we try and answer a question, it just leads to more questions. I'm very confused.
I feel like without a witness, we're really just kind of grasping here.
So, Sparkle, where did you say you saw Galliana come from?
Sorry, I was coughing, dying. Where I saw Galliana.
Yes, before you found the body.
Oh, I saw Galliana. Coming out of the dining room.
How close is that to where the body was? It's
He's in the same building as the honeymoon suite.
But how, I mean, to get to the door from like where she is. So like if she was to come from the body to go to the dining room, is that like way too much of a distance?
Actually, it would be only a few feet.
Okay, that's
you
fine.
honeymoon seat to dining room.
What if this is all connected? I mean, Zab, you heard Sebastian say, "I'm sorry, Father," right?
Yes.
And we also kind of got that from him earlier, like he knows something or did something that he regrets. What if he regrets confronting his brother about the fact that he's in love with me? Which other people overheard, saw him leave, and then either Milton took the advantage with Galliana's help to make him drink that potion that caused him to stumble over the balcony, killing him, but they planted Rosalinda's purse on it to look like she was the one at fault. Because she's technically somebody that we brought into the family, so the family wouldn't get blamed, she'd get blamed, and we would exile her from the family.
That also might explain why he wants... Well, actually, that doesn't explain that. Never mind. Because if he thinks I'm dead, then he wouldn't be trying to protect me from it.
Exactly. I mean, you might be hurt because, feeling regret because you're not, everything he said to you, and you still came down here acting like you're his brother. So I don't know. Just, there's a lot of moving pieces here. Maybe it wasn't just one person.
Well, none of the reads on their expressions were dead giveaway. But Sebastian was the least surprised that I was alive.
Was Thalion the guy that was at the
The hunt with you, yeah. The one that Nayland was trying to impress.
Another asshole.
Mhm.
But also, he's the one that sent the letter to Zab.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that, we're going in for tonight, and you can decide if there's any more investigations you'd like to do.
Oy, oy, oy.
Here, let me know during if there's more stones to turn over here. But with that, you have many information, many things people are saying that might connect. But we will end for tonight and get back to this next week. Anyone watching, thank you so much. And we all hope it's not the love interest of Sparkle.